Good morning, my friends. Another beautiful day. We'll do a temperature check. 56 degrees outside, 62 inside. But look at the weather station. It's showing rain. We got rain coming in. Now take a look. On this side of the box, it is beautiful and sunny blue skies. But if we look over here, we got some pretty serious rain clouds coming. And it's also calling for very strong wind. So I'm gonna go into town. The van is all cleaned up, everything is put away. I'm not even gonna make any coffee this morning. I just wanna get on the road. One thing I really like about this location is you're only about 25 minutes from a major city, which is El Centro. The plan for today is to head into town and take care of some nomad chores. We're gonna fill the fresh water tank, pick up some Amazon packages, stop at Lowe's for supplies, shower at Planet Fitness, and then restock on groceries at Grocery Outlet. You can often find water fill stations at diesel fuel pumps. Make sure to bring your own hose. I have a 30-gallon fresh water tank, and that generally lasts me 1 week. Looking good at the Maverick fuel station. Let's go. So the Amazon package is at this mall, Imperial Valley Mall, and Dave told me it's right next to the food court. So one thing I've noticed is road karma is real. I'm always a courteous driver. I always let people in whenever I can, let people go, do whatever I can to try to make the traffic flow. It's amazing how many times I need to switch lanes and take a last minute exit and people just let me in. And I really believe it's just karma for being a courteous driver. Thank you, sir. Somebody let me in. Hello friends, I'd like to cut in and thank the sponsor of today's video. It is Bluetti. They sent me a brand new power station. This is their Elite 200 V2. I used it on the job site this week to rip down some plywood with my circular saw, run my heat shrink gun, and charge my cordless drill batteries. It features a 2600 watt pure sine inverter, over 2000 watt hour battery life, and up to 1000 watts of solar input, and it has all the ports you need. There's 4 120 volt outlets, 2 traditional USB-A ports, and you can fast charge your laptop or smartphone with its dual 100 watt USB-C ports. And the Bluetti app is really easy to use. I like that you can jump right in without having to log in and type in a password. You just select the device, and then you're immediately taken to a home screen where you can monitor all your power in and out. You can check on your solar, see your wattage and panel voltage. Down at the bottom here, you can see we're currently pulling 96 watts from the power station through that 100 watt fast charger into my MacBook Pro. And of course, the Elite 200 is not just for work. Stick around a little bit later in the video. I'm gonna make an entire delicious pepper steak dinner using the Bluetti as the power source. So we're gonna figure it out together. How much energy does all this actually use to cook a dinner? And can the Bluetti handle it? Let's find out together. Stick around. So guys, we just made it to the mall. I thought I was recording, but I wasn't. Oh my goodness. Anyway, we made it, check it out. So right out here, this is Imperial Valley Mall. I checked and realized the mall doesn't open till 10 a.m. and it's currently 9:26. But this is why I love having a tiny home on wheels. Because normally you'd be in your car and you'd be like, dang, it's not open for 40 minutes. What am I gonna do? I gotta go somewhere else. But because I have my home with me, I'm like, well, I'll just go home for 40 minutes and hang out. The rain is just starting to come down. I'm getting some water on the windows. So we'll go ahead and make some coffee and just hang out for a few minutes. Oh man, I can hear the rain coming down out there. We're doing the full treatment today. Sometimes I'm in a hurry, and so milk's good. Sometimes I'm in a hurry, and so I just pour milk right into the coffee directly. Because you know how it is. At the end of the day, I really just want the coffee. But we got time. We're hanging out in a rainy parking lot, getting some cozy vibes. So I'm gonna go ahead and steam up this milk, and we'll enjoy a traditional latte today. It's just about 10:15 a.m. We're gonna go ahead and head into the mall and pick up those Amazon packages. It's raining. I'm gonna switch out to my raincoat. This is like a flannel. It's gonna absorb the moisture. And the great thing, I'm gonna say it again, the great thing about always having your home with you is that, you know, you have all your clothes with you. And here we go. Now it's gonna be a little noisy, but that's okay. You guys can struggle with me here. Locked up, ready to rock. Let's go see if we can find this Amazon locker by the food court. Oh, come on. Here we go. The power doors are turned off. Where's the Amazon locker? I bet this lady knows. She said it's outside next to a bus stop. Where the heck is this Amazon locker? Oh, it's right here. It's out. Yeah, it is literally outside. So the way it works is Amazon gives you a code. You just type in your code and then your door pops open. So we're gonna go get the van and drive it around. Okay, we finally made it. I had to walk all the way around the outside. Even though I knew basically where it was from Sir on Dave's tip, I still ended up wandering around half the mall. So it was still a bit of an adventure, but here's the van. And my shoes are soaking wet. I stepped in a bunch of puddles. Just another perk of always having your home with you. We just hop inside, get a fresh pair of socks, fresh pair of shoes. Got the new shoes. You know that feeling when it's like cold and it's winter time or it's rainy outside, you just kind of want to cozy up, get warm, hang out, watch a movie or something. That's how I'm feeling today. Also, I've been working for 7 days straight without a break, and my body's feeling it. I'd like to have a little time off. But there is no rest for the wicked solar installers, and so we got to keep going. 016803, locker 3. Here we go. And we're back at the driver's seat. Now we get to continue on with our day. The rain really isn't too bad. It's kind of just a drizzle. Get me out of this mall. I've been here too damn long. Made it to Lowe's. The sun is coming out. We can see blue skies and white fluffy clouds. It's windy out there. That was another thing in the forecast. Honestly, bigger than the rain, the wind is what was interesting. They were supposed to have like up to 30-mile-an-hour winds. And so you can see the palm trees up there are blowing. It ain't 30 miles an hour yet, but it's definitely windy. All right, made it to the electrical aisle. So I need to get electrical tape, and I need to get some single gang boxes for Scott for his wall outlet. We made it with the tape, with the boxes. It's windy. The wind is finally kicking in. So we're continuing on with the journey. We got the Lowe's products. I just realized Planet Fitness is right across the street in this little shopping center over there. Made it to the next stop, Planet Fitness. I'm gonna go get my shower on. However, I'm feeling a little bit hungry. Haven't had breakfast yet today. And so I think I'm gonna hop in the back and make a little food, kind of relax, and then we'll go continue with our day. But that's the great thing. Your home's always with you. Do whatever you want, whenever you want. And I'm feeling like right now is food time. Let's go get it. I got a piece of sourdough, cut it in half. I sliced up some tomato. Give you guys a little shot of the area. We're just hanging out in a parking lot. There's a guy in this white truck, probably on his break. Looks like he's eating a burger, probably from this Rally's restaurant. You can see it's still pretty wet from the rainstorm. There's the Planet Fitness. We got blue skies ahead though. Absolutely gorgeous. We're gonna dive into this sandwich, looking tasty. Look at that. A little cheese, a little tomato, a little egg, a little sourdough. Let's go. All right, brunch is done. It's time to head on in and get a shower. I'm looking forward to it. I have a padlock in here. Some of the Planet Fitnesses have built-in locks in the locker room, and then some of them you have to provide your own lock, so I always just bring one with me. We'll go ahead and load up. Get on after it. Blustery day. The hair is like a wind measurement tool. Depending on how windy it is, how much the hair blows. It's blowing it damn near sideways. There's my beautiful home on wheels just waiting for me. Look at this, we got a plastic bag cyclone. Little plastic bag tornado. That's interesting. Not sure what's going on here. Made it back out of P-Fit, got the wet hair. Got a nice shower, feeling clean, feeling refreshed. Ready to tackle the day. We got one more stop, grocery outlet. Get some more supplies, then we're heading back to the desert. Let's go. It's currently 1:45 p.m. We're gonna go get those groceries, and then we're gonna head back to camp. Overall, it didn't rain that much. I'm sure the camp is fairly dry. I doubt there's any flooding. We'll be just fine. Oh, I see a dumpster. Nomad Brad needs to get rid of some of this trash. And I see a construction dumpster, so we're gonna go for it. We got two little bags right in the dumpster. Plenty of room. Awesome. And just like that, our trash is cleared out. On a blustery California day, but the hair is doing fine. Giving me a nice blow dry. We're getting a free blow dry from Mother Nature. I appreciate you, Mother Nature. Thanks for the hair care. People want to know how Nomad Brad does the hair, how he gets the look. It's all natural, baby. No product, no gel, no pomade. I only wash it once a week. Don't blow dry it, let the wind blow it dry. And that's it. And then I just rock whatever it wants to do. Sometimes it's crazy and bushed out. Sometimes it stays in line. It just goes all over the place. But I'm so grateful for it. Just happy that I have a full head of hair. I don't care what it looks like. I don't care what color it is. Gray hair, don't care. Let's go. We ain't worried about it. We'll see what Grocery Outlet has for us. That's my favorite spot. They got the deals. They got the low prices. So you're seeing it here today live, folks. I'm doing a whole week's worth of chores in one day. Filling the fresh water, weekly shower, weekly grocery run, doing a whole week's worth of activities. It's pretty cool. You got one day, knock out the week's worth of chores, and then you got the other 6 days to just do whatever you want to do. Be a human. I'm remembering this location now. I've definitely been here several times. There's 2 grocery outlets here in El Centro. So shout out to Sir on Dave that says the grocery outlet produce is bunk. He's right, sometimes it's not that good, but today it's looking poppin'. We got these organic sweet peppers, organic 2-pack cucumbers, organic tomatoes, and we got this organic ground beef. All of it priced very reasonable, and it all looks like very good quality. So we made it back with 3 bags of groceries plus some extra. Total was $111, which is pretty darn reasonable just considering the cost of food lately. If you went to like a regular grocery store, you could easily spend $100 on just 1 bag of groceries. Decided to crack a coconut water for the drive home. This is the best coconut water. If you guys like it, so delicious. It's got the pulp in it, no additives, no preservatives. The only ingredient is coconut water and pulp. That's it. It's 2:31 p.m. All the chores are done. It's time to go back to camp. The sun is out. Hopefully it's dried. The rain really wasn't too heavy. It was mostly windy. But it looks pretty good to me. I already see the camp up front. I see the boys. Pulling into camp here. And the trip is complete. Chores are complete. Hair is wind blown, but I'm happy with it. Look how beautiful this land is. Big, beautiful sky. Here's Box Truck Center Camp. Looking very nice. Good evening, my friends. It is time to make some delicious food. Nomad Brad is hungry. I've worked up quite an appetite today. Here's what we got going on. So we're gonna basically cook the steak, add a cream sauce, and we're gonna pour all that over some freshly cooked quinoa. I'm very excited about it. What we're doing tonight is we're using the Bluetti. Bluetti sent me a new unit. They sent me the Elite 200. It's got a 2600 watt pure sine inverter and a 2073 watt hour battery. So we're going to be using this to cook tonight. I like to do this every once in a while just to show you guys what's possible with simply a power station. And so I have the Instant Pot plugged into the Bluetti. We'll be using that. And then additionally, I have this extension cord running down into my electrical cabinet, and it's plugged in to my induction cooktop. And we'll see what kind of power it uses, starting out at 75% battery, to cook this entire meal. Let's go. So right now we have the pan heating up. I just put some olive oil in. We're getting ready for the steak. You can see right there, 521 watts. That is just the induction cooker. Got this at Grocery Outlet, by the way. $9 a pound, choice beef. So we'll cook the whole thing. I obviously won't eat it all, but that's the key to van life, is leftovers. Do one big night of cooking, and then that's gonna last you for, you know, a couple days. And I think I'm gonna add a little seasoning. I have this Gourmet Collection smoked paprika, garlic, chili, and chives. So we'll sprinkle some of that on. Nomad Brad is not a chef, I just mix stuff together, and it usually always turns out tasty. So here it is. Look at that. I wish you guys could smell it. So here we go. Most of the liquid has boiled off from the steak. I'm gonna go ahead and drop the peppers in. All right, let's go. Quinoa into the Instant Pot. So here we go. It's in the pot. You guys wanna see that? I don't know, maybe. Here you go. Here's a shot. Quinoa in the Instant Pot, floating in the water. 1 cup quinoa, 1 cup water. We're gonna put on the lid right there. Let's check on the Bluetti and let's see how the power consumption goes when we kick on the Instant Pot, because I know it's a monster. 518 watts, 1200 watts, boom. That climbed up real quick. 1220 watts with the Instant Pot as well as the induction cooktop. 60% battery life. We're definitely gonna have enough power to finish dinner, no sweat. Peppers are looking good. Kind of just mix these up a little bit. I just wanted to kind of get a little grill going, get some of the water out of them. First thing we're gonna do is dump in this organic cream of mushroom. You know it's the good stuff too, because it comes out pretty thick. So we're just gonna kind of mix that around. It's almost like a gravy, look at that. And then we're gonna add some garlic. No recipe, I'm just guessing. Gonna make it happen. I do like garlic, so we're gonna go heavy with it. Pretty good amount of minced garlic there. Who knows the quantity? Better than bouillon. Throw in some of this stuff. It's pretty concentrated, so we won't put in a ton of it. Just go something like that. Whoa, whoa, whoa. There we go. That's it. All right, let's try this out. It's good. So this is really good. I can taste the garlic. I can taste the chicken bouillon. I can taste the creaminess of the cream of mushroom. So this is Nomad Brad, just cooking stuff. Given no regard to quantities or recipes, it always works out. And tonight's no exception. That sauce is delicious. It's creamy. It's zingy. And I'm excited about it. The Instant Pot is off. As soon as it finishes the natural release cycle, we're gonna scoop out that quinoa, smother it in the sauce. I can't wait. Let's take a look at the Bluetti, see how it's doing. Wake up the display. So we're currently pulling 455 watts. We're on cooking level 4, and we still have 52% charge remaining. So we started at 75%. By the time we're done, we might be close to 50, which is actually pretty good if you consider I used the Bluetti to run my circular saw to cut up strips of wood, and then additionally to run the heat gun for some heat shrink on the power cables. And then I came in and cooked an entire meal with it, and you saw it right here, folks, and there's still 50% battery capacity. So that means you could still charge a phone, charge a laptop, run a television, you could still work with it. So really happy with the Bluetti Elite 200, 2600 watt pure sine inverter, 2073 watt hours of lithium iron phosphate battery. And what I really like about the Elite V2 is it's compact. Previously I had the Bluetti AC200L. It was physically much larger. This one is a lot more compact. It's still heavy because it has a monster battery inside, which is what you want for the extra capacity, but physically it's very small. It actually fits under my bed. I'm a fan of it. The app is super friendly to use. So if you guys are looking for a power station that's van life friendly, house friendly, power outage friendly, check out Bluetti and click the link in the description and pick up the Elite 200 V2. You're not going to regret it. And I appreciate Bluetti for sponsoring this video. So here we are checking back in on the sauce. Don't get lost in the sauce, man. That looks so good. One of my favorite things is to watch YouTube in the evening while I'm eating my dinner, just see what's going on. I am a YouTube creator, but I am also a YouTube consumer. It's funny because I don't watch any other television or shows. Like, that's it. I just watch YouTube. The majority of the stuff I watch is independent creators. And what a wild time we're living in, how there's all these people all over the world that are creating content and it's being watched by millions of people, and the independent creators are getting paid to do it. It's a beautiful thing. Instead of big studios and production companies hoovering up all the money up in middle management and a bunch of overhead for businesses and corporations, when you watch YouTube, the money goes directly to the creator. And I like that. As a creator, I like that. But also just as a viewer, I like that. I like support. In a way, you're supporting small business. I've been a small business owner for probably the last 20 years of my life. I had many different businesses, but now I'm a small business owner as a YouTube creator and a solar installer. So we got Steve Wallace, small airport stealth camping. This guy's cool.
Steve, I was driving past and I found an airport with a lot of woods beside it, and I gotta go get the gear and do this stealth camping.
Let's get a final reading from the Bluetti really quick just to answer the questions. Look at that. We nailed it. We nailed it on the money, 50%. We started tonight at 75%. We're ending at 50%. We used exactly 25% battery capacity to make dinner. How cool is that? If this thing was fully charged when I began, you would still have 75% battery to take you through the whole evening. Absolutely fantastic. Okay, so let's add now the best part, the sauce. Handle's a little warm. Let me get a towel here. No pot holders in the house of Nomad Brad. We just use towels, kitchen dish rag towels. All right, now we're gonna pour this graviness over the top. Let's go. All right, so here it is, all served up, ready to go. It looks a little gross, but it tastes delicious. And here's the aftermath from tonight. I always do the leftovers right away and let the pan soak right away, just to make it easier on myself for later. So we got the leftover sauce. We'll have that for lunch tomorrow. Tons of leftover beef, leftover quinoa. By the way, this is an enameled cast iron. So if you wonder why I'm soaking, it's because it's not a bare cast iron. It's coated with a layer of glass. So it's okay to soak enameled cast iron. And now we're gonna sit down, eat this delicious pepper steak concoction, and we're gonna watch Steve go airport stealth camping.
So I got my sleeping bag. It's in a garbage bag, so it looks less suspicious. It looks like I'm just littering instead. But the wind, it's a little gusty. This is pretty good. It'll keep me pretty dry and really hidden. I'm gonna put everything into this hammock, zip it up. I'm gonna check out the little airport lounge because, believe it or not, they got one.